If your cat has ever gently placed their paw on you, pay very close attention because what they're telling you is something most cat owners totally misunderstand. You see, dogs are easy to read. They wag their tails, they jump on you, they practically scream "I love you" every time you walk through the door. But cats are different. They are quiet, mysterious, and for years people have called them cold, distant, and even heartless. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Because when a cat places their paw on you, that single quiet gesture carries more meaning than most people realize. And your cat doesn't do this to everyone, which means when that paw happens, it's not random at all. It's actually intentional. According to animal behaviorists, this tiny moment usually points to something much deeper that most owners never even think about. So the question is, what's your cat actually trying to say? These are the 5 real reasons your cat puts their paw on you, backed by science, animal behavior experts, and what your cat is desperately trying to tell you. Reason number 1. Your cat is scent marking you. Cats have scent glands hidden in their paw pads, a tiny invisible glands called interdigital glands that release pheromones every time they press against a surface. And when your cat places their paw on you, they're not just touching you, they're depositing their chemical signature onto your skin. Except, this isn't random affection. According to a 2020 study from the University of Lincoln, cats use scent marking as a way to establish ownership. When they mark an object, a piece of furniture, or another living being, they're declaring to the entire world, "This is mine." And your cat doesn't do this to everyone. In a multi-person household, cats will typically choose one primary person to scent mark consistently. One person who gets the paw on the arm, the paw on the leg, the paw on the face while you're sleeping. Think about it. Does your cat do this to your partner, your kids, your roommate? Or is it just you? If it's just you, that's not a coincidence. Your cat has made a decision. Out of every human being in their environment, they've chosen you as their person, their property, and their territory. Animal behaviorist Dr. John Bradshaw from the University of Bristol explains it like this. When a cat repeatedly places their paw on one specific person, they're creating a scent profile that tells other cats, "This human belongs to me. Back off." You thought your cat was being sweet, but in reality they're running a territorial claim. You're not just their owner, you're their possession. And that's only the first reason, because the second one goes much deeper, that if you miss it, you could be ignoring a cry for help that your cat has been screaming at you for days. Reason number 2. Your cat needs your help. Here's the truth that most people don't realize. Cats are masters at hiding pain. In the wild, showing weakness means becoming prey, because a cat that looks vulnerable is a target. So over thousands of years of evolution, cats developed an incredible ability to hide their suffering. They can be in agony, and you'd never know it. But there's one thing they can't fully hide. When a cat is in pain, sick, or feeling something wrong inside their body, their instinct tells them to hide, go under the bed, disappear into a closet, and isolate. However, before they do that, many cats will go to their one person they trust the most, and they'll place their paw on them. Yet most owners don't recognize this part. They think their cat is just being affectionate, so they pet them, smile, and maybe even push them away because they're busy, missing this crucial message entirely. Veterinarians report that one of the most common early warning signs of illness in cats is a sudden increase in touch-seeking behavior. Cats with kidney disease, urinary infections, hypothyroidism, and even early-stage cancer have been documented reaching out to their owners repeatedly before showing any other visible symptoms. A 2021 case study from a veterinary clinic in Colorado documented a cat named Oliver who began placing his paw on his owner's hand every single evening for 2 weeks straight. The owner almost ignored it, but something felt different. She took Oliver to the vet, and they found a urinary blockage that was 48 hours away from becoming fatal. If Oliver's owner had brushed it off, he would have died. So listen to me carefully. If your cat suddenly starts placing their paw on you more than usual, if the touch feels different, more deliberate, more intense, if they're staring at you while they do it like they're trying to tell you something, Don't ignore it. Check for changes in eating, drinking, litter box habits, energy levels. And if anything seems off, call your vet immediately. Because sometimes that gentle paw on your arm isn't love. It's your cat saying, something's wrong and I need your help. Now, reason number 3 is going to completely change how you see this behavior, because it reveals that your cat isn't just touching you randomly. They're actually running a crucial test that would determine your relationship entirely. Reason number 3. Your cat is testing your loyalty. This one sounds like something a jealous partner would do, but when you understand the psychology behind it, it makes perfect sense. A 2019 study from Oregon State University found something absolutely fascinating. Cats use what researchers call social referencing to evaluate their relationships with humans. They initiate small physical interactions and then study your response to determine if you're a safe, reliable partner. But here's where it gets wild. When your cat places their paw on you, they're not just touching you, they're actually watching if you're gonna stay. Think about it. Your cat reaches out, place their paw on your arm, and in that moment, they're watching everything. Do you pull away? Do you get up and leave? Do you push them off? Or do you stay still? Acknowledge them and let the moment happen. Your response matters more than you think. According to Dr. Michael Delgado, a feline behavior researcher at UC Davis, cats build their trust maps based on repeated micro-interactions. Every time they reach out and you respond positively, they add a point to your loyalty score. Every time they reach out and you reject them, they subtract 1. And over time, these scores determine who becomes their chosen person. This is why cats in multi-person households often bond with one person more than others. It's not always the person who feeds them. It's not always the person who plays with them. It's the person who passes the tests consistently. The person who doesn't flinch when the paw comes down. The person who stays still and lets the cat set the pace. The person who respects the touch instead of overwhelming them with attention they didn't ask for. But here's the part that most people don't realize. Your cat is still testing you. Even after years from when they've chosen you, the tests never stop. Every paw placement is a loyalty verification. It's like your cat is constantly asking, are you still my person? Can I still count on you? If one day life gets busy and you start ignoring those touches, pushing them away, not being present, your cat notices. And slowly, quietly, they start to distance themselves from you. By the time you notice, the bond has already shifted, and getting it back is 10 times harder than keeping it. So the next time your cat places their paw on you, stay, be present, and pass the test. Because they're not just touching you, they're deciding whether you're still worthy of their trust. And trust me, you want to pass. Because reason number 4 reveals what your cat can sense about you that no human ever could. Reason number 4. Your cat is reading your emotional state. A 2022 study from Oakland University revealed something absolutely mind-blowing. Cats can detect changes in human cortisol levels, that's your stress hormone, through scent alone. When you're stressed, anxious, or upset, your body releases chemical signals through your skin and breath that your cat can smell from across the room. And when they sense it, they come to check you, placing their paw on you. But here's where it gets crazy. According to animal behaviorist Dr. Sarah Ellis, when your cat touches you during these moments, they're not just offering comfort, they're assessing you. They're running a real-time evaluation of your emotional state, because in their mind, your well-being is directly connected to their survival. Think about it. You are their protector, their food source, and their entire world. If something is wrong with you, then something is wrong with their safety net. So, when they place that paw on your arm, your leg, or your chest, they're gathering data, your scent, your body temperature, and even your heart rate through the vibrations in your skin. They're checking if they need to go into survival mode. You thought they were being sweet, but in reality, they're running a threat assessment. You're not just their owner, you're their early warning system. So we've gone from scent marking to loyalty tests to emotional intelligence to medical detection. But reason number 5 is the rarest and most meaningful one of all. Reason number 5. Your cat considers you their mother. If your cat puts their paw on you and they combine the paw touch with a slow blink, what you're witnessing is something most cat owners will never experience, and it's the most profound thing a cat can ever tell you. When kittens are born, they're blind, deaf, and completely helpless. The only way they can communicate with their mother is through touch. They press their tiny paws against her belly while nursing. They reach up and touch her face to feel safe. This is the very first bond a cat ever forms, the most primal and the most sacred bond with their mother. But here's what most people don't know. When cats grow up, they stop doing this. Adult cats in the wild don't reach out and touch each other with their paws. That behavior stays locked away in their kitten memory, buried deep in their DNA. It only comes back for one reason. When an adult cat meets a human they trust so deeply, so completely, that their brain reverts to that kitten state. A study published in Current Biology in 2019 by Dr. Kristen Vitale at Oregon State University found that 64% of cats form what's called a secure attachment bond with their primary caregiver, the same type of bond that human infants form with their mothers. So when your adult cat reaches out and places their paw on you, they're not just being affectionate. Their brain is literally going back to when they were a baby. They feel so safe with you, so loved, so protected, that they're treating you like their mother. And it gets even more beautiful, because if your cat places their paw on you, following it with a slow blink at the same time, that's it. That's the ultimate sign. The slow blink is what feline behaviorists call the cat kiss. It means I trust you so completely that I'm willing to close my eyes in front of you. In the wild, closing your eyes means vulnerability. It means death. A cat would never do this around someone they don't trust with their life. So, when they touch you with their paw and close their eyes slowly, they're saying, "You are my mother. You are my safety. You are the one person in this world I trust completely, and I love you in a way I will never love anyone else." But here's what absolutely destroyed me when I learned it. Cats who were orphaned, abandoned, or separated from their mothers too early often do this behavior more intensely because they never got to finish that bond with their real mother. They never felt that safety. But then they found you, and for the first time in their life, that empty space in their heart got filled. You became what they lost. You became their family and their home. If your cat does this to you and you know they had a rough start in life, you need to understand something. You didn't just adopt a cat, you healed one. You gave them the one thing they thought they'd never have. And every single time they place that paw on you and slowly close their eyes, they're saying thank you in the deepest way they know how. Has your cat ever put their paw on you with a slow blink? Let us know in the comments below. I read every single comment and I'd love to hear your story. If this video changed the way you see your cat, hit that like button and subscribe, then give your cat a hug for me and I'll see you in the next one.